I wanted to do a road documentary. And I was always fascinated with road food. This is before diners, drive-ins, and dives, I might add. Funny how that happens. I wanted to go out and, one, I wanted to see if I could work on a strictly documentary form. That show was completely unproduced. We did not know where we were going each day. There was a compass direction. There was no pre-production. There was no pre-research. Research in as much as I always had stories to pull out, of the overall narrative that I wanted to tell of the experience, but where we were going and where we were shooting on a day-to-day basis, no idea. I wanted to see if I could exist as a filmmaker in that, and pull it together, and it's scary because there are some days that you're like, you know what, we didn't get anything today. None of this crap is going to go on television, and that's just the way it is. Which, when you're the producer, is kind of stressful. But some poetic truth kind of came out of that, out of each one of those trips. The first one, which was east to west, coast of South Carolina to Los Angeles, and then the second one was up the Mississippi River, and then the third one was boats, which are ever so difficult to control, sail boats down in the Caribbean. I got really lucky on the first one because I had an accident in the fourth episode and broke my collarbone, and it was a perfect plot point. It was like nothing's better than a major motorcycle accident to really, on camera, to help things. I remember laying there gasping for breath with my motorcycle laying on top of me in the gravel out in the desert of Las Vegas, and the first thing I thought was, thank you, God. I've got a plot point. I was really screwed. Now I'm going to be okay. Really hurts, but I'm going to be okay now. I remember my crew running up to me, and I'm crawling across the gravel to try to gather up the broken BMW parts because I figure I'm going to need them. And the first thing I noticed, and I still couldn't really breathe yet, was my cameraman had his camera down by his side. I'm like, shoot, what are you fucking doing, shoot? Go, stop, talk to people, go where they tell you to go, stop, find the story, move on. Yeah, completely just find stories. That's fun. I mean, because there's always one there. There's always a story. But I didn't want to pre-produce it. I didn't want to send people ahead. Okay, well, now we're going to go to blah, blah, blah. Now, what fun is that? There's no adventure in that. So I was hoping that some of the actual flavor of not knowing, I'd worked on a show where I'd scripted every word all those years. It's like, what if there isn't one? What if there's nothing? I had a big notebook of research of general themes, of historical points I wanted to tell. But I didn't know where I'd go to get them. I didn't know where they'd go in the storyline. So it's like a lot of ideas, but nothing to hang them on. So it was interesting.